Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the Hasbro The Amazing Spider-Man movie series Lizard Trap Spider-Man. Comes with a capture claw as indicated on the package. There is a try me button. Doesn't really do all that much in the packaging, but I'm sure it'll do a lot more when we get it out of package. Once again, the standard fare of package. Nothing really has changed. We have a picture of Spider-Man at the top corner there. Movie series indicated there as well. On the back of the package, it shows the Spider-Man. A little off-colored. Obviously a lot brighter in the blue and red than that the actual picture, actual figure, sorry, that's in the package. I'm a little curious as to the Invisiskin lizard. I have not seen it anywhere, nor have I really seen any of these. So I guess these are a future wave that we're going to get. Oh, don't tell me we're going to get plagued with yet another case of Iron Man. Where we were getting Iron Man figures long after the movie had already been coming out on DVD. Maybe we'll still get these Amazing Spider-Man figures. It kind of even looks like here he's got himself a spider form of the Goblin Glider. I don't really know what's going on there, but it says claw extends, then closes, spring trap. You can capture the lizard. Apparently sold separately, if you didn't already know by the fact that there's an open window on front. It says Lizard Trap Spider-Man. With the lizard on the loose, Spider-Man builds a trap with an extending capture claw that oughta hold him. That oughta hold him. It's okay. Okay. What I am going to do is take a bit of a break. I'm going to get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at Lizard Trap Spider-Man. There's more to come. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. First, having a look at the claw that comes with Spider-Man. And it's silver and red. You got a little bit of like the webbing effect there on the top. A little bit of the webbing on the end there. You can see it opens and closes. It's hinged here. And then the idea is when you pull the lever forward, or when you move this lever forward, it closes shut. Nice enough gimmick. I mean, it's I would take this over a firing missile. At least it does something. There's a little clamp, little arm opening there where you can clamp it onto Spider-Man's arm. Yes, you don't have to say it. I know it looks ridiculous. It looks ridiculous on Spider-Man's arm. It's so incredibly large. The idea is, there's Spider-Man. I'm just going to open this up. Here comes sauntering in. Just minding his own business. He's just looking for a newspaper. And you can have Spider-Man close the arm. Let's move his arms up. Anybody see my paper? You can have Spider-Man close it up on Lizard. And boom, you have Lizard trapped. I really don't know what Spider-Man's going to do with him now he's trapped him, but the fun there, I guess there's play value there. I'm sure the kids eat it up. Let's just take the clamp off here. Let's take this off. I'm an older collector, so I really don't have a use for this, but I guess for a kid might love these. If you're a kid and you love these, let me know down below. But yeah, that's what it is. Let's have a look at Spider-Man. Let's have a look at this Spider-Man, which, if you ask me, and also as a size comparison, because I didn't get a chance to do this with Lizard. The Lizard is quite a bit smaller. While he's about the same size as Spider-Man, he really should be a lot taller, which is probably another one of the issues that I didn't mention. One of the issues I have with the Lizard figure as well, excluding this pre-posed leg problem that he's got. But I'm not reviewing Lizard. I've already reviewed him. We'll move him aside. By far, this is my favorite Spider-Man from this line, from the Amazing Spider-Man line. Detail-wise, coloring-wise, excluding the silver emblem on the front and on the back, this is, for me, this is what I would consider the definitive Spider-Man toy. It just looks the most like the movie Spider-Man costume. I like the red paneling, all the red line paneling in the costume here. The blue is a little more accurate to the movie Then I'll bring him in once again, the superposable Spider-Man. Why, oh why, superposable Spider-Man couldn't it simply had this coloring? It would have made for a perfect figure. You'll also notice too that the Spider-Man, I think you can make it out. I don't think the camera's doing, I think it's doing it justice. You can also see that the lizard grabbing, trapping Spider-Man, whatever his name is, actually has a golder colored eyes. Golder? Spots apparently has lost his concept of the English language. His eyes are certainly a lot more gold in this Spider-Man versus the white, the inaccurate white of the superposable Spider-Man. So I really like this figure. I mean, you know, it's a basic figure, so it's not going to have as much of the articulation, but for just something on display, this is my favorite Spider-Man from this entire line. Now the head itself, the head is technically on a ball joint, so I would even say, if you didn't necessarily like this head, what you could always do, and don't we thought of doing this. It's my cat in the background, just ignore my cat. We can bring in the Concept Series Spider-Man. Just take the head off him. This is just an option, you don't have to do this, but you can also give him like silver colored eyes. If you really like this costume, because I mean this costume is a little lighter, a little more blue than the other Spider-Man, which is now headless, but it was black. Not quite correct. Even though technically his spider symbol on the back would be more accurate, but I mean we could debate this all day really if we wanted to. So there's that option. I like the silver spider eyes, but I guess really if I want to have it more accurate to the movie, I'm going to put the original head back on. All this head swapping back and forth. That's the beauty of ball joints. His webbing, his web shooters are there, but unfortunately they're red as opposed to silver. So you probably just take a silver Sharpie and just color those in if you wanted to. A silver marker. But yeah, I really like the Spider-Man. I'm almost willing to accept the fact that it doesn't have as much articulation just because it looks a little more like the movie. What? Articulate? Yeah, speaking of articulation, Spider-Man's head is on a ball joint, as I showed earlier. His shoulders are on a pin and socket, so they rotate all the way around, in and out. They bend at the elbow, rotate in the hand, or rotate, sorry, in the forearm. Nothing in the waist. The legs do go forward. They do go back. They bend at the knee, rotate in the knee, and nothing in the boots, but once again the silver is present, the silver soles are present. I tell you really what I would love to have seen in this line is actually figure stands. Yeah, you can't really do too much with this Spider-Man anyways, you can't really put him in any dynamic poses. Woo! But you can, you know, just have him on the display stand that said Amazing Spider-Man, I think would have been nice too. You know, again, you know, it's not the perfect Spider-Man, but I think, in my personal opinion, it's pretty much the closest thing we're going to get to an accurate movie style in a smaller scale figure. So for that reason, I'm going to give whatever his name is, Lizard Trap Spider-Man, thank you. I'm going to give Lizard Trap Spider-Man here a 7.5. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of the articulation, but you know what? He's got it where it counts. He's got this really nice paint scheme that's a little more accurate to the movie. So, there you go. Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at yet another Spider-Man toy, and this was Spot's favorite. We're looking today at Lizard Trap Spider-Man. A really decent figure if you can overlook the fact that he is a little more basic in design. Thanks for watching though, guys. I'll see you guys next time.